This video is talking about how me and my ex got together. Alright, well, we were talking since like November. We got together December 23rd, 2011. And gave him this ring. It was technically a promise ring. He came and picked me up that day. We came back to his house. And I was here for the night. Then I had to go back Christmas Eve. Only I didn't want to go because I was going to miss him. When he got home, he took a picture of his ring and he posted it on Facebook. December 26th, I came back. We went to the San Bernardino Creek. They think that's what it is. We come back to his house. We're not even here probably for like an hour or so. His mom calls. She was in Mexico at the time with her daughter. She wanted to come home. So, of course, we take our first road trip together. Our first road trip. And yeah, it was fun because I was with him. It was my first road trip with the person that I loved and still do love with all my heart. She's the love of my life. She's everything to me. But we get there. I had to wait outside Jack in the Box for 3 hours. He didn't want to leave me. He wanted to cry. He didn't want to leave me there alone. But I told him, babe, I'll be fine, just go. So, he went. He gave me some money so I could get something to eat. And I couldn't. I got something to drink from the gas station next door, and then some gum. And that's it. So I was waiting for 3 hours. I was kind of falling asleep at the table. And then they come. He comes in and gets me. He asked me if I eat. I said no. He's like, baby, why not? I told him. I was like, remember, babe, you get car sick. It's a 3-hour drive. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot. We go in the car. We're all talking. He turns around. He's all looking at me, holding my hands. His sister's in the car. His mom comes back in. And, just talking. His mom wasn't in a good mood that day. And, he's all, baby, I love you. He's gonna make it up to me for going. And everything. Of course, he did. He always does. His mom wanted to go back. So, I waited at Jack in the Box for 3 hours just for all that. And he felt bad, but he asked, baby, do you mind waiting again? I said no. Because I would have died to do anything. And I mean anything. Because you'll do everything for love. Especially with that person that you really love. But no. I went in with them. I got out of the border with my California ID. Dropped her off. We're on our way. And then we started talking about his status on Facebook. Because his cousin asked if he was engaged. And then he asked me, he's a baby, so are we engaged? I was like, babe, that's up to you. He's like, well, are we? And I was like, okay. Yeah, so we technically got engaged that day. got gas, even though I didn't have the money. And had to stop to get us something to eat, even though I didn't have the money. And got overdrawn 130, 130, yeah, 130. But I didn't care. It was the best time of my life. For my road trip with my baby. And as we were fine, a couple of months go by. Then what happens, we get into a fight. Then it started being an everyday thing. Then April 1st. I knew he said he wanted to be alone that weekend. But I I didn't want him to be alone. Because I knew what the first was. And it's my job to be there for him. To comfort him. To hold him. To tell him that everything's gonna be okay. But no, we ended up getting into a huge fight that day. And then of course we had the cops here, then I left. He packed up my stuff April 2nd. And he said he was done with me for good. And that yeah, he hopes that I rot in hell. And this and that. But of course, what happens, I still love him. No matter what. I'm still gonna love him. Yeah, I hurt him, he's hurt me. But it's part of life. I come back April 4th, Wednesday. I stayed till April 7th. I go back to my mom's. He wanted me to promise him two things. That I would change and that I wouldn't hurt myself. I almost broke one of the promises. And it was me hurting myself. Because I was going crazy. Because all I would do was think about him. Cry. Wondering what he was doing. Thinking about him 24/7. And I just couldn't do it. It's so much pain. And I didn't want to deal with it. And then he calls me on the 14th. We talked. And then he calls me on the 23rd. Asking me if I wanted to come over for the week. I said, yeah, sure. So I came over for the week. He asked if I'd be able to be in the car. I said, yeah. So we ended up having to tow it here. This whole week we've been fine. No fighting, no arguing. Yeah, I've pissed him off probably twice already. But it's not my fault. Well, kinda is. But you guys get it. So right now I don't know where we stand at. He knows that I want him back. He knows it. Everybody knows it. It's the person that I love, the love of my life, my world, my everything. But February 26th, 2012, we were leaving my mom's house. We were in the new truck that we only had for a couple of weeks. So we were on our way back home. He downshifts going down the hill. We hit the steering wheel locked, then the brakes locked. We flipped. We tumbled down the hill. No. Yeah, no, he was worried about me. But he was fine. I ended up going to the hospital. I called my mom. I told my mom. My mom's all yelling at my brother, Kyle, we need to leave right now, we need to go right now, we need to go. Your brother and Junior just got into a really bad car accident. So, they left. I wasn't there. I was already at the hospital. Junior wanted to go, but he couldn't. So, my mom and my brother picked him up, took him home. I thought, yeah, They're all gonna come to the hospital and see me. But no. He found a way to come and pick me up. At least he was able, to do that. Yeah, I can say I am thankful for us to being alive from that car accident. But sometimes I wish I wasn't. Babe, I know. Don't get mad because I said that. You want me to open up, so I'm not gonna hold anything in. The only reason why is because, yeah, we were going through a whole bunch of things. Yeah, I would have felt if I was dead. You would have been fine. You could have lived your life the way you wanted to. I wouldn't have to live in pain knowing that if we broke up, just I'd be someone watching you. I wasn't allowed to do anything. I was on bed rest for 3 weeks. He had to give me a shower. He had to undress me and dress me. And that same day that he gave me the shower, we went to Golden Corral. Me, him, his sister, his mom, and his mom's husband. And I was shaking real bad, so I couldn't go get anything. So he told me to sit down and he'll go get me my food. He did. It would have been embarrassing if I was shaking and carrying something and I dropped it. But he took care of me. He cares a lot. Yes, I messed up. I fucked up. Big time. I'm sorry. I wish I could go back and forget and fix everything that has ever happened between us. I just want my boo back. I want my baby back. The person that makes me happy. The person that completes me. The person that's there. The person that if I cry, you just come up to me and give me a hug and you just hold me and say that you love me and that you're here. I just want my baby back. I can't wait till if I even do get you back. I can't wait. It would make me the happiest person again. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that I'm here right now, but it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same. Day after the car accident, I had to go back to the hospital. We were at home. I was having a hard time breathing. And he called 911. And I ended up going back to the hospital. He asked if he could go to. But the guy that was driving the fire truck told him no, he wouldn't be able to. They put me in the ambulance, and the driver was asking if he was coming, and I said yeah, but they told him no. He backed up, opened the door for him, let him in. As we were pulling out of the driveway though, without him, I was just staring at him. I've never seen him that worried. I was glad that he went. And we figured out what was wrong. was just having anxiety attacks. I miss him. Everything. The good times we have. We should just lay down in bed, just stare at each other. I miss a lot of things that I wish we could have. Mainly I miss him. Babe, you wanna know how I really feel about you? I don't care what anybody has to say. My family, my friends. I don't care what anybody has to say. They don't like you, they don't like you, but I love you. That's all that matters. To me, to my eyes, you're the most beautiful person I ever met. You're the first guy that when I said I love you to, that I actually mean it. And I still do mean it. You say you want me to show it, but I don't know how. But I do love you. You're caring, you're sweet, you're funny. You know how to make my day when I'm down. You know how to do everything. And I just miss you, babe. I miss everything. I want everything to go back to how it was, just less fighting. Or no fighting. Look how we're doing right now. We're fine. We're fine. Just, I don't know where we stand at. And I don't know where we will ever stand at. Just know, no matter what happens, I love you. And I always will. And I'll always be here for you no matter what. That you're always gonna have a part inside my heart. You're always gonna have the key to my heart. You're gonna have everything. I mean it, babe. If you watch this whole thing, then yeah, understand. I fucked up. I'm sorry for everything that I've done, for hurting you, for everything. Just know I never meant to do anything to hurt you, to mess everything up. Babe, I love you so much. You're the love of my life. You're everything to me. And the day we get back together, if that happens, that'll be the happiest day of my life. I love you, babe. I always will.